Hey folks, Charles again here from Shop Style Design, and welcome back to another training video. And in this video we're going to be talking about the settings of your store, more specifically the general settings. So once we get logged into your admin, we're going to go down to the bottom left and we're going to click on settings, which has this little gear icon to the left of it. And this will bring you to all the main settings that you can use for your store itself. So to start off, we are going to look for General, which is the first tab here, or button I should say, and we're going to give that a click. And that's going to bring us into the main section of our store, which will outline the store details, as in what's your store name, what email you're using to log into your store with, and so on. But we'll go through the sections here momentarily. So, without further ado, the first section is the store details. So this is going to be what your customers see. So your store name. So in this case, we're using our Shop Style Design demo store. So we've just called it SSD demo store, which is what customers would see when they go visit it. Now our account email, that's going to be the main email that you use as to log into the store as the owner or the admin. And you want to make sure that this email is an actual email that you use, so that Shopify and mainly Shopify can get a hold of you and verify the ownership of the account. Moving over to the right, customer email is basically what customers would see when they get a notification that when they made an order, or let's say you reached out to them, it'd be the email that they see. Now what's cool about this field is it can be an email that you make up, so it might not exist, but what will happen is they'll see this come through, this email here, but in actual fact it can be forwarded to the account email. So it's great. It's a great way to keep, say you had a personal email you wanted to make sure that the public didn't see. You can mask it basically with the customer email. Now you can have an actual email there as well, but that's just something to keep in mind. So moving down, we have the store address section. So this is mainly used for your invoices when you pay your bills every month. Shopify does need, the legal name of the business, phone number, street, and so on, just to verify the legitimacy of your business. It is important to have all this added in, just to kind of keep things verified for you at all times, because that's one thing that they take very seriously is when you do call Shopify support, they will ask you details of your store. Generally, it's going to be email, address, it could be anything along those lines that verifies who they're speaking with. So make sure that this is filled out and it is accurate. And it also plays a big part in shipping as well, so you want to make sure you do have the correct shipping address. That way, if you are using shipping, like calculated shipping, then that it's going to pull the correct rates based on where you're located. So that it is very, very important. Moving down, these are going to be your standards and formats. Generally, these are going to be usually set based on your location automatically. However, you can update these. Say you move, have a different address, go into a different time zone. You can come in here and update these, as well as like the unit system, whether you want to be metric or imperial. as well as what the default weights would be used in your store. Um, yeah, and that's where you can update those. Moving down from there, the edit order ID format. Now this is optional. It's not something you have to do. By default, orders always start at 1001 as the first order number. You can add in prefixes and suffixes. So say you wanted to do 1-1, one dash. So the system would look as added it as the 1 dash and then 1001. Or you could do a suffix where it could be 1001-1. It could be anything along the lines that you want to customize. You can do that. I don't see a lot of merchants using that or adding that in. However, you can do that should you choose to. Moving down, the last section here of the general settings is the store currency. Now this is going to be based on, it'll be set automatically typically based on your store location and then the payment gateway that you have set up, whether it's in US funds, Canadian funds, or any other funds. So generally that is going to stay. Now you can update and change formatting if you like by clicking on the change formatting link here, and that will bring down the currency formatting. So if you wanted to add in, just so they're aware of it, say you're not using a currency converter, you just wanted to show, USD or CAD, you can add these in like so, and then save them, and that should show on your product pages. Again, you don't have to do this, but that is an option that you can look into. And that is it for the general settings part of the store.